Hey everybody, it is Ice Cold Gamer here. Today we are back for episode number 17 of our NHL 24 Career Mode series. We have Ottawa, St. Louis, and Philadelphia on the cards for us today. This first game against Ottawa is super important as they are one spot ahead of us in our division. Right now we are 49 games in. We are 7 points out of a playoff spot, but we do have 2 games in hand on the Boston Bruins, who hold the final spot in the Atlantic Division at the moment. We have 50 points, 24 goals for 24 and 26 assists for those 49 games. So a decent season for us. The last couple of episodes we have slowed down in production-wise. So hopefully we can pick it up again here shortly. Let's head into the simulation of the first 2 periods of this game against Ottawa. For the first period, it's 1-1 with a goal from Matthews. And for the second period, Marner's got us another goal. Tarasenko has 2 for the Senators. So let's see what we can do when we head into the third. All right, here we go against the Senators. Like I said, we are tied going to the third period with a goal from Matthews and Marner. Can we break through and win this one? Also, as we mentioned in our little intro there, we have been a bit quiet when it comes to point production recently. Can we kind of get off of that and start producing a bit more for our team here? Help them win some games. Samsonov has to come up big with a save against Tkachuk there. We drop it back to Nylander, I'm not sure who we dropped it back to. Maybe it was Giordano, but it went up to Nylander. Now Tkachuk with it. Over to blue line. Tkachuk gets it over to Tarasenko. It's stopped by Samsonov, but the rebound was there before he covered it up. What is Coach yapping to us about? We're putting the pressure on him. Don't stop now. All right, Coach. Whatever you say, pal. Matthews, or Tavares, sorry, that is, on the defensive zone draw. Drops it back for Giordano. Giordano loses control of it. Tarasenko up to Tkachuk. Tkachuk finds Stützle. Big save by Samsonov. Domi is able to break it out finally. And we're knocked down there. Big hit by... Oh, and he's hit us again. He's still hitting us. How is that not a penalty? We got to skate to the bench now. That sucked all of our energy away when we got hit 3 times without the puck. Samsonov had to make a save on a little bit of a bouncing puck there. Stützle. Up to Tkachuk. Tkachuk over the red line. We're able to knock him off the puck. We pick it up here. Trying to get around Shabbat. We're just not quite fast enough to get have that first step around them yet. But we work in. Nice little play by Gregor, dropping it back, and there we go. There's our 25th goal of the season. And now, it is a 3-2 lead for Toronto Maple Leafs. Coach is happy with us here. But let's see what we can do to shut this game down now. 3-2 lead. It's not safe. We almost blew a 4-0 lead in the last episode against the Islanders. So it's important that we play some good defense for the rest of this one. We knocked Tkachuk off the puck with a big hit there. And, oh man, Stützle was not happy because he just went after us there with that hit. So the Senators are maybe a bit rattled by our offensive play at the moment, or our aggressive play at the moment. I just realized the Senators are on the power play, so we scored our goal shorthanded, did we? Yarncrow, why did he drop it back? He had a chance to go in. I didn't even realize that we were out here on the penalty kill. Chychrun over to Shabbat. Shabbat tied up along the boards. We're out here with McCabe. We're able to poke it out, but it's back with Chychrun here. We're not going to have a chance to make a line change. Stützle works his way in to Tkachuk. Yarncrow, he's going to be able to get it deep here, and we're going to get a line change. So, coaches employed our help here on the penalty kill. We gifted him with a shorthanded goal, and now our reward is we get some power play time here with 15:26 left. Matthews loses the draw, but Marner recovers it in the corner. Riley with a shot. Big save by Korpisalo. Marner having a strong season so far, points-wise. Still think that sometimes he does a bit too much with the puck when trying to get into the zone. But it's worked out for him, so what do I know? They're able to knock McEwen off the puck. Finds Sanderson. Chikrin now with it. Up to Bafferson. Bafferson's going to find his way into McEwen. And he scores. We went too hard for a hit, leaving McEwen out front. And coach is pissed. So a pair of shorthanded goals here. One for the Maple Leafs, one for the Senators, and we're back tied 3-3. We do still have 51 seconds of power play time to potentially respond. Nylander. Shot saved by Korpisalo. He throws it out there. Unable to be picked up by a Leaf player. Riley knocks it down and it allows McEwen to get in on another breakaway. Jeez Louise, Morgan Riley. If you're going to knock it down, you got to make sure you pick it up. We tried to get it out front there to Marner, but he just ended up skating right into the goalie. I need some help here, Riley. Come on, Bal. Jeez, McEwen's shot goes off of Bafferson's leg and wide. Matthews. Up to Riley. Riley up to Nylander. Nylander tries to make a deke around the defenseman. His shot stopped by Korpisalo. McEwen up to Sanderson. Sanderson's going to dump it down. Marner gloves it. Riley finds Nylander. Nylander walks in. Nylander shot stopped by Korpisalo. So 14-13 left here. Power play is over. We're back tied. Not the best way to get scored on, that's for sure. Going to be back out here with 11-12 left. With 2 minutes left on the power play. Shabbat got a double minor. The first 2 minutes of it, nothing happened. So now it's our opportunity to make something happen. Tavares wins it back to Riley. Riley's shot goes way over the net. Bertuzzi finds Riley. Riley drops it back to the point. Our shot gets tipped. Big save by Korpisalo. Bertuzzi's able to block that clear. Riley walks in. Gets poked off the puck. Artem Zub. It's gloved down again by Riley, and Brandstrom will finally get it out. It's gloved down by Pinto now. Now Riley has to defend a 2-on-1. Joseph gets in. Samsonov with the big save. Why'd we call for that? Oh my gosh. We're so dumb. We're so dumb for calling for that. It's just my reflex to call for it. We have to pay for it again. That's happened a lot here recently. 4-3 Ottawa. Another shorthanded goal. Brandstrom dumps it down. We're able to pick it up. We get Bertuzzi now. Bertuzzi shot. The rebound was there, but it's not able to be finished off. Riley at the point. Our shot doesn't get through. Brandstrom finds Joseph. Joseph is going to dump it down here. We send it up to Yarncrow. Yarncrow into the zone. Gets poked off the puck. He finds ourselves here in the corner. Bertuzzi getting worked over in the slot. We find Riley. Riley's shot tipped. Saved by Korpisalo. We're going to lose this game, aren't we? After two horrific shorthanded goals against. 9-12 left. Matthews here on the draw. Gets tied up. Does come up with it though. Giordano sends it over to us on the point. Our shot just barely stopped by Korpisalo. Brandstrom up to Norris. Norris dumps it in. We're going to lay him out there. Big hit. Matthews. A very weak pass, but it does find us here as we break into the zone. Our shot stopped by Korpisalo. And Matthews loses that puck battle on the boards, and Bafferson's going to skate it over the red line. Shot stopped by Samsonov. Zub over to Giroux. Giroux had a great pass out front, but it falls to Matthews behind the net. Giordano on the breakout. then he... Oh, man. Like, why do you pass it to me then? Come on, Gio. You're better than this. Norris. Matthews. And we drew a penalty, so that's good. At least we're going to have another power play here. Bertuzzi. Wastes the opportunity here. 8:13 left. We're not going to be on the ice here for the start of this power play, that's for sure. We never are. We'll have about a minute of power play time. Can the Leafs convert? Can they get themselves back tied in this game? Kubalik is able to not quite clear the zone. Riley keeps it in. Matthews out front. He had Marner wide open in the slot. And he fails to make a play. 7:05 left. Outshooting the Senators 43-32, but the goals are 4-3 for the Sens. Kubalik. Is he going to get a clear? Not quite. Riley holds it in. We're not able to get a shot there. Gonna get back to the point. Our shot deflected. It goes in. It goes off a body and in. We are able to make up for our two defensive mistakes, and now it is 4-4. We've made two defensive mistakes. We scored two this period. A clutch goal to tie it here with 7 minutes left. Coach is happy with that one. We definitely got some help there. It bounced off of some bodies. The goaltender was screened, but a goal is a goal. Back tied here. 7 minutes left. We have a sim goal? Are you kidding me? Of frickin' course. EA. Now 5-4 with 4:55 left. Tarasenko up to Sanderson. Sanderson finds Shabbat. We knock Shabbat off the puck. We're going to have to do something else. It might require a hat trick for us here to potentially get to an overtime here. Bertuzzi. Out front. The shot is blocked by a Senator. Tarasenko here, trying to get it out. He spins back. I don't know how that works for the AI so well every single time, just spinning back to avoid a hit. Domi's streaking in. We find Domi! Domi, no! Domi, I thought we got it. I thought that was an easy goal, but Domi throws it through the crease somehow. Domi with another opportunity behind Korpisalo. He finds it and covers it. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that Domi threw that all the way through the crease and we didn't get it. 2.5 minutes left. This is our last chance. Kachuk. Gets off the checking of Domi. Shot stopped by Samsonov. We find Tavares. Tavares finds Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi loses control of the puck. Tarasenko with it now. Domi picks it up. Tavares on a backhand shot. We get an offensive zone draw. But our character's already very tired. The coach might take us off a bit earlier than we want. Tavares here in the circle. Bertuzzi. Kachuk picks it up. He finds Tarasenko up front. We're able to block that. Big save by Samsonov. Tavares. We find Giordano. Giordano with it now. Giordano. We just kind of had a bad angle on it. We couldn't make a play. We lose the puck behind the net. We're being held by the player behind the net well after we lost the puck. Should have been a penalty. Shabbat skates in. Off the post. Somehow it doesn't go in the net. That was such a weak... Oh my goodness. We're getting laid the frick out in our own end. We're still down. We're still down. We are still down. I know coach says it's time for us to get off, but I don't trust the AI to get a sim goal for us here. So we're going to see if we can help out potentially in any way possible. Matthews gets pinned behind the boards. Marner loses it to Norris. Matthews back to Marner. Marner sends it back to the point. We send it over to Giordano. Giordano tries to walk in. Can't make anything happen. Norris now with it. Norris into the Leafs end. He gets a pass off, but it's saved by Samsonov. Marner. We find Matthews. Matthews with it now. Matthews Skates in, stopped. Oh boy. 40 seconds now. The Senators have another great opportunity. It goes just wide. Matthews finds Marner. Marner finds Nylander. Sends it back to ourselves here. We're on our backhand. Our shot. Stopped by Korpisalo. Up to Riley. Riley's shot blocked. Matthews back to Marner. Marner loses control of the puck to Tarasenko. 17, 16, 15. Someone pick up the puck quickly. Marner loses it. And Nylander isn't even going to attempt to break it out. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds left. Let's deke. Weak deke. Don't even shoot. The AI in this game is so dumb, but we made a couple of mistakes in this one. So it's a loss of 5-4. Let's just head to St. Louis and see if we can have a better result. All right, here we are heading to the third period against St. Louis. We have a 5-1 lead, so surely we should be able to hang on to this one, I hope. Our player did score one of the sim goals, so that's another goal for us here on the season. Just wish that goal could have happened in the last game. Matthews rings it around the board. Over to Thomas. Thomas. Up to Parayko. Krug with it now. Krug shot gets stopped by Samsonov. Shen. Up to Busnevich. Parayko shot gets blocked. Giordano. To Matthews. Matthews loses his helmet there, so he's going to run for a line change. And now Bertuzzi's out. St. Louis over the red line to Parayko. And Giordano's able to cut off that pass up front. He finds us here streaking in on the wing, and Torrey Krug knocks us down. And that's going to be it for this game here for us. Yeah, that's going to be it. We are injured. The coach is saying that he's going to check to see how injured we are. But I think that's probably it. Yeah, it is. The Blues do get one, make it a 5-2 game. But I'll get back to you guys and see how bad our injury is. All right, here we are for the final game of this video. We did survive that injury. Once again, just getting knocked out for the game. That's happened quite a few times now this year. But as you can see by the scoreboard, we are absolutely dismantling Philadelphia. And I know earlier on in the season, we ended up, when there was a game that was a big blowout, it was against us. We chose not to play it. It wasn't really worth our time. Probably could have done that here as well, but, you know, I feel like the team has had a couple of bad goes recently. I think we deserve to just enjoy this dismantling. A shot there goes wide, and then the net is knocked off. I don't know what Coach wants. Coach, what are you yapping to us about? We're up 8-1. Matthews still leading the league in points with 76 now. Having a great season. Drysdale. Up to Konechny. Over to Farabee. Farabee knocked along the boards. Over to Drysdale. Stanheim. Over to Couturier. Couturier finds Farabee. And Konechny's shot is blocked now. Marner has us here skating in. We're able to deke one way in the next, and we're going to make it 9-1. Can we make it a 10 spot here against Philadelphia? Apparently that was on the penalty kill, according to the coach. That moves Marner up to 9th place in the league with 60 points now. Obviously, with 9 goals, pretty much everybody on the team has gotten points. I'm not sure if we've gotten one until that point, but we'll find out after the game here. Well, I will. You guys won't. I will probably end the video before we go and look. Stahl up to Konechny. Konechny hit off the puck. Big save by Samsonov. Matthews here in the draw. Almost poke Drysdale off the puck and go free for a breakaway potentially. We're trying to get a 10 spot here on the Flyers. They have some pressure though right now. Drysdale over to Farabee. Giordano's able to get it out of the zone though. Giordano. We had a chance maybe to send that out front, but I didn't really know if it was going to go through. Giordano blocks our shot. Then Konechny skates in. He's going to have a man out front, but that shot goes wide. Sorry, not wide. Way over the net. After being paddled away by Samsonov. 15 minutes left here. The Leafs are easily going to hang on for this one. It's just about how many can we score. Forster over to Paling. Paling's shot stopped by Samsonov. Allison. Forster with another chance. Flyers aren't going away. They're not going away quietly. I'll give them that. Now here's our chance. Can we get it over to Robertson? Robertson, big save. Not sure who's in net right now for the Flyers. It might be on like their fourth goalie of the game at this point. Gregor. Or to Gambrul. Finds us here. We're going to skate up to the point. Our shot blocked by Forster. Forster has a chance here. And he loses possession of the puck. Drysdale going behind the net. He sends it back up to Sanheim. Robertson with a shot. And Drysdale is going to get a deflection goal and bring the Islanders within 7. Huge goal there for Philadelphia. Matthews wins it back to Giordano. Giordano loses it to Ristolainen. Couturier now in on goal. Samsonov has to make a save there, otherwise it could have brought the Flyers up in 6. Marner finds Nylander. Nylander skating in. Nylander on the breakaway. Big save by Halak they have in net there. .14:06 left to go. Down to 12.5 now. Delorier skates in. He's blocked off by Giordano. Giordano able to dump it down into the zone. Sanheim up to halfway. Scott Lawton gets it up to Drysdale. Drysdale breaking in. Drysdale. Shot stopped by Samsonov. We're able to call it out here. We're going to get up to Camp here. Camp denies. Knies loses it. Yarncrow picks it up in the neutral ice. Our shot goes off of Camp and into the Flyers bench. We're trying to dump it in there. Unfortunately, Camp was just a bit of a pylon for us, and he took the shot off the chest. 9 minutes left to go now. Lawton over to Hathaway. Hathaway. Delorier now. Delorier over to Stahl. Stahl, we're able to poke it away. Nylander's going to have a chance here. Nylander for the 10 spot, and he just skates it into Halak. That's that's crazy. See, for the next episode here, we'll be playing the Ducks, the Blues, and the Coyotes. 3 Western Conference teams, but it's still important that we get those points. Especially in the playoff position that we are currently in, being quite a few points out. With time running out on the season. Oh man, we almost had a chance to deke it around Halak's poke check. Halfway. Over to Lawton. Lawton to Mete. Mete gets it down to Hathaway. Halfway to Lawton. And we were going for a block shot, and I guess he kind of skates over us here, and we get a penalty for it. Looks like the team was successfully able to kill that one off. And it'll stay a 7-goal game. Cates. Over to Sanheim. Sanheim loses possession of the puck. Now Tavares with it. Tavares really fucking hates passing this shit up. Dude, this guy. He and it works. You know, whatever. I should stop talking. That's our 10 spot. Mark Giordano with his 5th goal of the season. Makes it 10-2 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Frost down to Camp. Knies with it now. Dekes in. Knies getting silly with the deking just for fun, I guess. Not sure why we went into a wraparound animation there. That didn't seem appropriate for where we were. Frost is able to get by, but then he dekes and loses a great opportunity. And Tippett, his shot is stopped by Samsonov. Jan Crow on the defensive end draw here. Sanheim picks it up. Nyes with it now, loses possession. Nyes. Over to Youngcrow. Youngcrow dumps it down. Drysdale. He's able to get by both Camp and Ice check. And a big save by Samsonov off of Cates. Tippett. His shot's blocked. Youngcrow gets around the boards. He gets nailed, though, behind the net. Camp finds us here at center ice. We're going to gain the zone. We have two Flyers players just basically locked on us, so we couldn't do anything about that. Sanheim over to Farabee. Farabee skates in, and Couturier makes it a 7-goal game again. The Flyers, they're sticking around here. Can the Leafs stop 7 goals from going in a 2-minute time frame? Wow, they do. And it's a 10-3 win. So a good way to end this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button, comment, tell me what you did like about it, tell me what you didn't like about it. If you really enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also check out the 2 links in the description, one of them being my Discord and one of them being my Twitch channel. Other than that, have yourself a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you all for the next episode.